face. I hate looking at this shit sometimes, Wallo. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I
Uh-huh.
be hating this shit, dog. Like, I wish, you know what I'm saying? Of course, like, who want to say who want to be shot? Like, I
Yeah.
don't, you know what I mean? I didn't ask to be shot in the head. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Like, I wish my shit was, I didn't have that wrong with me, like the Bell's palsy or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just didn't let the shit defeat me. You know what I'm saying? And I hope I inspire motherfuckers in that, you know what I'm saying, aspect. Like, man, you go through some shit that could probably, and I'm just like, I ain't no different from everybody else, bro. I ain't
Hmm.
want to leave a house. I ain't want to do nothing. I ain't want nobody to see me like this, dog.
Yeah.
Not even my son. Like, I ain't want nobody to see my shit like this, bro. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But I just never, ever, I shook that shit off, and then I just didn't let it, hinder me and defeat me and shit. And I just, man, made some shit shake, man, and made history for my city. So that all come out of me when I'm performing the cow.
Yeah.
So when that was even for Hove to even be able to see that is just you know what I mean,
Yeah.
amazing
Yeah.
in itself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I didn't,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean? I be doing that shit at a lot of shit. I didn't do that shit just because Hove there. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, like, I didn't even know he was gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So for that to happen like that and to say that, like, I take that shit. I'm gonna take that shit with me to the grave. Like, every time I do a show or perform or whatever, go everywhere, man. I'm not gonna be afraid to hold my story back, hold my testimony back. You know what I'm saying?
No, you can, brother, and you got to understand this, man. Like your truth is going to take you places you can't imagine. Like you somewhere now, but you can't even imagine when you're going at. Uh,
Yeah,
a lot of people, you know what I mean, like you've been shot. I've been to prison. It's like it's this journey that we got to go through in order to get where we going. But like I tell people all the time, you not what you've been through, and I
right,
had to realize that myself because when you sitting there, you going off a look, you going off a vibe, off of oh this is that and that. You going off of all this, and you saying to yourself, I ain't this. I look like this. I look like
yeah,
you.
right,
Not you. It's bigger than that.
yeah,
It's bigger than that. And sometimes this shit we go through, it's like a wake up call. Like,
mhm,
come on, man. You
mhm,
and that transparency that you got, oh man, that is something spectacular, and that's something that a lot of people wish that they had, that they could just be true to themselves, that they could speak their truth and
right,
just be
right,
them. Like
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like one of the realest things that I ever realized for myself was realizing that I wasn't I wasn't that person that was out there
that's
doing the
my
dumb
phone
shit.
bugging.
You think what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That was everything, and that's when my life changed. And I know when you was laying in that bed, it changed your life for the better.
yeah,
Uh, somebody said in the comments, and I'm gonna repeat this: pain is beautiful.
mhm,
Me and you personify pain through our journeys.
right,
You know what I mean? And it's
yeah,
like for us to be able to be out here and be able to make moves and help people every day, through your music, through my words, through social media.
right,
That's amazing, and we got so much more to do. Now I want to tap into something. Jail, prison.
mhm. We get another shot, bro.
Give me a story from the cell, man. You got to give me a story from the cell, some crazy
I
shit.
yeah,
Ain't nothing crazy,
all right,
but something that when you went there, you was like, oh, what the?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I had it pretty easy. I didn't really see nothing. I didn't really have nothing too crazy. My time was pretty smooth, man. I smoked weed and played spades my whole little time, man. I did. I was good, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause niggas knew who I was, and you know what I'm saying. Like, why, like, man, when you go in
No,
there,
but you know what's
you
crazy?
move a certain way, you get treated
Yeah,
with respect. That's all.
but yeah, yeah. One thing about prison is like I respect it. Like that shit is real. You respect
Yeah,
everybody. The respect
yeah.
level is at its all time high.
I
But
had an all-time high
you
in
know
the
what's
jail.
crazy about prison? And it's some funny shit. But when I came home from jail, I was down the way, and one of my homegirls cussed me out because all the time I did in jail, I never learned how to play spades. I don't even know how to. I never learned that. I used to play checkers with the old heads. I ain't even play chess.
Right, right.
The
No,
old heads,
word.
that big ass checkerboard the old heads be having?
Right,
The checkerboard, that shit like the size of Earth. Got like
right.
that was the thing. The double jumps, the back. I never learned how to play spades. And I
Mm.
was like, people was like, nigga, how you been in jail and you don't know how to play spades? I was like, yo, I just did. I just
Right,
didn't know. Now, there's one thing I want to ask you, and it's be proud of me, right? Tell me you
Yep.
got that on cue. Do you got that on cue over there, man?
Yeah, I got it on
You got to
cue,
get that
man.
to the people. You got to spit that to the. If you don't do nothing for me, man, can you please spit that for the people
Let
so
me
they
see if
can
I can pull that up,
so they
man.
can hear that, man. They gotta listen. They gotta hear that, man. They got
Yeah,
to hear
that's
that,
that.
man.
That's that. That's that. That's one of them ones too that
That's my
kind of brought
favorite
me to
song,
a
man.
little tear. And, you know what I mean?
And it's like
Let me see.
we got to get y'all a Conway show right here, right there. Give it to
Yeah.
him. Give it to him. Go ahead. Go ahead. Spit that.
You told me you was down for me. I just wanted you to
Me
be
to be
proud
proud.
of me.
Mm, mm,
Wanted you to be
mm.
proud of me. Why these niggas always looking for me to call something? Why you always think they gotta own something? Why niggas keep looking for a handout? And then do nothing to help this shit pan out. I was just like you, nigga, I was hurting. Only thing I did differently was quit the working. I don't know why you feeling so entitled. When I ain't had no money to eat, I couldn't find you. And they always remind you, because you asked for a favor and I declined you. That shit is weak, nigga. You ain't got my number in weeks, nigga. Everybody's food. I gotta eat, nigga. When the last time you called to see if niggas is good, if niggas ate. That fake love shit I hate. That kind of shit I can't relate. All you do is hate. I thought you was
You was
proud of
proud of
me.
me.
Black Thought, what up, nigga?
Black Thought. Listen, man. That's that shit right there.
So when you was
You was
down for
down for
me,
me.
I just wanted you to
You
be
to be
proud of
proud
me.
of me. Here go the verse right here. Here you go. It get deep. It get deep.
Deep down, I know you care for me. I know you care. But mentally, I needed you there for me. You ain't got that much love for me, apparently. You talk down on me in front of my son and embarrass me. Yeah, I still remember what you said. Nigga, you almost all that rapping shit is dead. You need to go and find you a job and get you some bread. Ain't you tired of being broke and sleeping at bread? I let it go to my head. Wanted to quit, but I went harder instead. Fast forward a year, now I'm hot in the
In the
street. I
streets.
got my deal and came through with red bottoms for your feet. Made sure you was good first. Left racks on the table. For all the times I wasn't able. I ain't throwing it in your face and trying to play you. So stupid. So you probably did more for me. I can never repay you. But I just wanted you to be proud of me.
Listen, man.
Proud of me. I just wanted you to be proud.
That's that work right there, bro. That's that work, man.
No,
Be proud of
man.
me. That's that work by Conway. Y'all got to check it out,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Everybody is fool too, man. That's
Yeah,
that be
man.
proud of me on there. Malek
Yeah,
in
man.
here. That's what I
Yeah.
was talking about, my man Malek.
Everybody here, man. Thought
Electricity.
in
Yeah,
here.
I was sleeping at. Ain't you tired of being broke and sleeping at dreads? I ain't
Oh,
had
so
nowhere
that's
to
where you was
go.
sleeping at.
Yeah, my man, right now, Electricity. He in there. You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
to
Like,
electricity for letting you
always
stay at the
made
crib.
sure I was good. Got a motherfucking couch or whatever I need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? You know what's important is like
Black Thought, what up, nigga?
Black Thought is in here heavy. You know what's important is you was sleeping on your homies. You was sleeping at his spot on his couch.
Yeah.
How did that, and you was still spitting.
Yeah, I was actually, you know what I'm saying, working on Reject 1 and Reject 2. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I was staying my nigga Dre was staying on the west side and shit, and he had a small place. He had his two sons, and there was barely any room for, for them. And he still made a way. That way I had somewhere to, lay my head and shit. I
Mm-hmm.
remember he had it was like a motherfucking futon or something. That shit was in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Shit, that
Uh-huh.
was my little bed, my little area. You know what I'm saying? And I would be going to Derringer house every day. You know what I'm saying? And getting first dibs on the motherfucking beats that he was making right off the press. That's
Mm-hmm.
how I made Reject 2. And then you know what I mean? So got on my hustle game, start flipping at Reject 2, doing my vinyl deals, doing my, you know what I mean? The murder, me and bro, that's when we just was hustling. We was hustling.
What's a vinyl deal? Explain to them.
It's like when you drop a project and you know what I'm saying, these vinyl manufacturing companies, they reach out to you and you know what I'm saying, you work out a deal for them to put out your shit. distribute your project on vinyl through their company. You know what I'm saying? And they pay you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all work out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We started getting those vinyl deals, and we started making that. You know what I'm saying? That transition, like we made that kind of a thing again. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, because we do them deals. And them motherfucker, we selling them motherfucking vinyls out, and
Yeah, I
them
see
shits
y'all
to be
selling them
sold in
vinyls.
5 minutes. And people would think like a vinyl, but like I said again, this is the art.
The
It's an
different
art. We
pieces.
make it an art piece. So it's like when you have that, that's an element of the art. You know what I'm saying? Like some of our vinyls is like, what I mean, motherfucking a Basquiat or something, nigga. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
salute.
These shits you can look on eBay, you can look on shit, and they're selling for like $1,000. Like they buy these shits, and the resellers, they going right now. Google it, look it up.
Hold up, hold
Them
up.
shit's $1,000. Flag out right now, $1,000 for the vinyl.
Uh,
Reject 2, $1,000.
all right, let me say this. I got a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Won't Griselda in one of these next projects bring out some limited edition tapes?
Yeah, hold on, part of self. Yeah, Black Thought. We got something coming real
Oh,
soon
y'all got
too.
some stuff coming?
Yeah, no, we got something.
Oh,
Woo!
see y'all,
We got some pressure.
y'all in the
We got some
kitchen.
pressure. Yeah, we in the kitchen. I just wanted to throw that out there. But
Mm-hmm.
no, we got sold cassettes too. We did the cassette tapes. They sell out in minutes, bro. They sell out and they're
God
gone.
damn.
You know what I'm saying? And
How many do
now
y'all
it's a
print?
thing, and now the check's getting bigger for the vinyl deal. You know what I'm saying? I remember my first vinyl deal. I kind of freaked it though because I got paid up front for every vinyl, even if they didn't sell or not. However many they pressed up, I got paid for it up front. You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple $1,000, but now shit, I'm getting, you know what I'm saying, 5 figures. You know
God
what I'm
damn.
saying?
The
For
vinyl game.
yeah. That's a
Please
whole
listen, y'all.
that's a whole nother hustle. That's a whole different hustle outside of, because it's a part of merch. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and how many pieces do they usually press up? Do you do like a boutique run?
Yep, 350, 500, depends on whatever we work the deal out for. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's deep.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you negotiate. You know what I'm saying? That's really up to you or whoever you got, talking for you. You know what I'm saying? I like to, talk my own, sit at the round table with them myself. So I speak for myself most cases. You know what I'm saying?
How do you
So
feel about management?
management is key because management can do things for you that you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got that Rolodex. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ain't got that phone full of them numbers and them contacts and them moves
Mm-hmm.
and it can do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And it's just good to have somebody that can hold you down. When you're an artist, like for me personally, I just want to focus on straight just creating,
Mm-hmm.
let me work on my album, work on my tape. I don't want to think about nothing else. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Don't ask me no question. I don't want to check the email for nothing. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So I got people in place to do that. And that's just a luxury. Management to me is actually a luxury. But it got to be the right guy, you know what I'm saying? Or girl, you know what I'm saying? They got to be the right person. And they got to, you know, a lot of artists up and coming they forget. Like, the manager, they work for you.
Yeah.
You're their boss. They do what you want them to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot
Mm-hmm.
of times motherfuckers, forget that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But a manager is good. You know, so I got great management right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And that's real important. And I just try to stress that to a lot of these guys, like who your manager is, who's not, you know what I mean? Because some people, you'll play the homie situation just because somebody cool with you, but
Yeah,
that might don't mean that they know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I just want to say this, like I'm sitting here and I'm watching this in my crib. I'm
Mm,
rapping, I'm doing whatever, whatever I might do. I might not be a rapper. I might be doing something else.
yeah,
I'm thinking about giving up because I just went through some real life situation. It's even right now. A lot of people, with the COVID-19, a lot of people are stressed out.
yeah,
A lot of stuff
yeah,
is going on. A lot of people don't think they're gonna make it.
yeah,
You was in a position where as though you almost lost your life.
yeah.
Literally.
Right.
You was laying in the bed and and it was just like So what would you tell that person that's going through that right now?
Man, just keep God first, and don't lay down. I'm gonna tell you like my man told me. It was crazy when I was in that motherfucker. When I was in that bad wallow. You know what I'm saying? I remember I kind of gave up, so to speak. I kind of was like, yeah, this is over, man. These niggas done fuck my face, niggas done, you know what I'm saying? And my man Carter came to see me and shit in the hospital, and he was like, "Man, fuck that nigga, don't lay down on me, nigga. You can't lay down yet." Atlantic Records had just called. They heard of the project that I had put out or whatever, before I got shot, and they was interested in all that, and like coming from Buff, hearing a record label asking about you is like, nigga, hearing you going to, you know what I mean?
That's like going to the league.
Yeah, going in the league, you about to get drafted or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what? And that shit just like, man, fuck that nigga. Don't lay down, nigga. Don't give up. So if I gotta tell anybody anything, man, that's going through that, man, shit, don't lay down, man. Keep fighting. Keep going hard. Don't give up. No matter what you're going through, no matter, you know what I'm saying, what's your disadvantages, make that shit your advantage. You know what I'm saying? I hated looking, I still do. I hated the way my shit looked, my face looked. I hated that I got shot in the head and my shit all twisted and all that. But all I did was just flip that shit and made it to a brand. Now my hoodies is $1,000. My vinyl, they painting murals in Japan and Australia and Europe and all over the place on my face now. The shit that I hated about myself and I felt was my disadvantage. Like, how am I gonna get signed no record? I ain't marketable. People used to tell me that, like, that shit ain't
Yeah.
marketable no more, bro. You ain't, look how you look, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't gonna work, bro. You looking crazy. You should have got that shit, that procedure, and got your shit fixed, bro. Ain't nobody going, yeah, the bars is good, but look how you look. You know what I mean? I've heard all that. You know what I'm saying? I took that and made that shit to where, nigga, the hoodies is 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
feel me? I'm on murals in Paris on the side of your convenience
Damn.
store. I'm on murals in Phoenix and Detroit and all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's major.
My shit is celebrated now, and like people look at this, my image now is like, and my story and everything, man, and it's just turning into something special. And I'm just like blessed to be able to inspire, people like that. Like my art is inspiring art. And this ain't, people, these artists just decide to do that shit. Is that they inspired by it to do it. And it's just dope, man. I'm just blessed. And it's
That's
because I
major.
never gave up. I never laid down. I didn't give a fuck what nobody was saying. My own baby mama, my niggas, whoever. You know what I mean? I was like, man, I stuck to it and I got through it. You know what I'm saying?
And
That's a
that's major.
fact.
That's major. And I love you for that. And on some real shit, from one brother to another, you look like a king to me.
Man,
That's what you
salute,
look like.
man.
That's what you
Salute.
look like, bro. And I want to
Love,
ask you
man.
something because I asked a lot of people this, from young cats on the corner to the OGs to all type of people. What advice do you got for Wallo?
Man, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep inspiring. Keep going out there on the front lines, and you know, you know, you give somebody a vitamin every morning, man. An inspirational, something that they can take with them throughout their day and all that. And don't switch nothing up, man. You know what I'm saying? My advice shit, go even harder. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Shit,
Yeah.
take this shit to the top. Ain't no ceiling.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
no ceilings, man. I love what you do, and I love what you provide, and that's something that nobody was providing. I feel like everything was all capped, and everything was all based off flex and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Nobody's giving it to you real on the front line. I
You
really
know,
been through it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what you're doing is definitely needed. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for that. And
Mm-hmm.
shit, man, keep doing it, man. Keep going, man.
I
Word.
want to say this to you, man. I want to say, during this time, man, I want to just thank you for even giving me the opportunity to interview you, the time. Because time is, everybody
Yeah,
time is worth a lot. And man, thank you for that. Thank you for being you. Thank you for your bravery. Thank you for your transparency. Thank you for speaking your truth and sharing your journey with all of us because you don't have to. That's your business.
no question,
Uh,
man. No question, man.
and like I said before, there's people, places waiting for your arrival. They're waiting your arrival, man. They got a sign with your name on it.
Yeah,
Continue to be great. Continue to do you. Continue to share. Continue to educate. And just continue just to inspire, man, and show people that no matter what you look like, no matter
hmm
where you come from,
hmm
the top is available for everybody.
for everybody, man. You
It's
just gotta
available for
put the
everybody.
work in.
Man,
Well,
thank you, man. One love,
man,
man. I'm hit you
love,
up, bro.
bro. Be
One
safe,
love, man.
nigga.
Appreciate it.
Love.
Tell Gun and tell Benny I send my love, man. Darren J to
Already.
everybody, man.
You know
Rest
it.
in peace, the Machine Gun, man.
You already know, man. Appreciate you,
Love.
Wallo. Love.
Love, bro.